Wanted, exorcist. Well, that's something you would want every day.
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello, beautifuls. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Dark Knight. So we're here with our crazy main character wanting to go out and traveling and crazy crap when there's rumors here about demons. But she wants to go back to this scary haunted house here. So let's go, I guess. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reached the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time, even though it did not rain today. It is still surrounded by that eerie mist. Were these things always here? These statues here? The previous owner must have been very rich to afford building this mansion with such fine details. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I am close. I inspect the big chains locking the doors. They are not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Suddenly I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approached the man. Are you kidding me? Up close I noticed he is wearing a familiar uniform. Oh, is he a school person? It seems like he is from the same school as me, but I have never seen him before. His uniform design is not what I recognize. Perhaps he is part of the elite class like Ikuya's brother. Each elite student wears a custom designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. Why? What makes them elite though? To complement their unique uniforms, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bothered looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikuya, you need to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students envy their status. Hello? Oh my god. You are my aesthetic. Oh my god. The guy flinches and looks at me startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. Is that like a pocket watch? May I sit here? Be my guest.
Be our guest.
Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? I pray so. Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, what about me? Well, I can't tell him that I came to investigate just because I saw something strange yesterday night. I'd sound weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come take a closer look. At this hour. Yeah, at this hour. I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Are you okay? Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they've just met. He does seem friendly and polite though. He stands up and we follow a path through the garden. Alright, unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well trod. As we walk, he points out the statues hidden away by the weeds as well as unusual flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally, it's as if he owns this place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Wow, you are completely different from the first guy. Do you know who puts the chains on the doors? His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. Did I? I do not know about it. I guess he comes here often, but he doesn't want to admit it. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. That is the question you ask among all these other questions. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. First question, what is your name? As I head back to the front yard, I realize I have not asked for the man's name. For a girl that's so adventurous, you're not very smart. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. Well, gosh darn it. I just lost my Prince Charming. Because this girl decided to ask about the Locks and Eyes name. The weekend finally arrived. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing some toast, I open a newspaper. It used to be full of advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. I stop at the page with numerous sketches. The reports of missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. I study their profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Then again, if it was that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. I'm so sorry. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about a suspected homicide. A local report that she heard a distressed scream late at night. Witness: the attacker ran off when I reached the scene. Witness: I wanted to go after them, but noticed the victim was still alive. I called the emergency number immediately. I didn't leave the woman's side until an ambulance arrived. I can't believe someone did such an inhumane thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo the witness took of the suspect with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It will be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim has been missing for a week before the incident took place. I'll put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. Rumors spread quickly in this village, no matter how greasy they are, or greasy. Even so, the same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'd make a difference. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. I absentmindedly eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds below the puffy... not below. Below the puffy clouds about. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on a building catches my attention. Wanted. Exorcist. Well, that's something you would want every day. Exorcist. Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently, there have been sightings of ghosts within the village. We're looking for exorcists to deal with them. What time century am I in right now? Seriously? I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here. And now people are supposedly seeing apparitions? Appear? I don't know. Sightings of ghosts. Sure. So pretty here. The park is practically empty despite it being the middle of the afternoon. There is only one other person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit disconcerting too. I hope Ryoji and Ikuya are safe. Ugh. This is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say this technique helps you to relieve stress. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. Gosh darn, I can't even enjoy my time. I open my eyes and notice a silvered-haired boy standing in front of me. Oh my god, you're so cute. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Can you tell me where the haunted house is? What? Haunted house? I've never heard of one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or horror junkies would actively seek haunted houses. He looks too young to get a job, but the alternative seems more likely. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No? Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't think so. I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Okay. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. Oh, okay. Bye. I wonder what that was about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It is a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected something cheesy from the start, but so far nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more like a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly the sky becomes cloudy. It is going to rain again already? Time to go home then. As I am leaving the park, I noticed the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Did he collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time? What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here! Ugh, what should I do? I panic as I look around, but nobody else is in the park. I have no way to place an emergency call. Okay. Thankfully, he does not look so bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. The clouds have become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I feel cold raindrops on my face. I manage to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to a hospital. Well, it'll have to wait until after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree. A few drops sneaking between the leaves land on us. This is an unlucky day. I bow my head to look at the boy. I bow? Okay. Aw, he has such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's way younger than me. I highly doubt it. His hair looks so soft. I want to touch it. The boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey! Worried, I gently shake his shoulders to wake him up. Hello? He immediately opens his eyes and crawls away from me. Sorry, I thought... Oh, it's you. Right. Wait, what? Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks away embarrassed. He's an odd one, but it's kind of cute. It's okay. Do you feel better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. Are you sure? The boy looks up at the gray sky, surprised at what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. Oh, right. Thanks for taking care of me. He turns towards me and gives me a warm smile. Let's wait here until it stops raining. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. We should get you to a doctor. No, I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and wildly waves around his arms. I raise a brow. I suspect he is afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Sachiro? Shahiro? Is it Sachiro? Sachiro? Nice to meet you, Shashiro. I'm gonna say Shashiro. You can call me Michiko. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just... I've lost something important there. Which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Just something important to me. His memories? Sashiro. Yes? Before you passed out, you said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah. Sashiro scratches his head. I just need to find my something quickly. I see. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and the rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. I'll come here a lot if you do ever want to meet up. The haunted house is that mansion I went to. Why doesn't the girl know that? I will never know. Okay, maybe I'll see you later then. See you. You're just gonna chill out here? Is he like a spirit? These guys are all spirits, and I can only see them. Bet. I do not have any real leads for disappearances yet, but I had to catch up with the news. Perhaps I should pay attention in Mr. Blanchette's classes. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I have run into, but I'm glad I made a new friend. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There is still plenty of homework to do. Whether I like it or not, I had to finish it. Well, that's great. Ugh. How can I work like this? I try to focus on the textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The old house, the forest demon, and odd Shishiro from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they have piqued my curiosity. I give up. I want to find out what is going on in the village. I wonder what Ryoji's up to. Maybe I should call him. I dial his number, but the call goes to his voice message. I guess that he is still busy with his club activities. I could call Yukiya and tell her what happened, but it'll only get her worked up, so I brushed the idea aside. I threw myself on my bed and closed my eyes. This feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Hello? Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. Whoa! Let me in! Who the hell are you? What are you doing up here? Hurry! Get down first! Just let me in! What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house! Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. It is common sense not to let strangers in your house, especially not through the window. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he has finally give up. Why? Who? What? And how? I don't understand. Silently, I go back to sleep. You're gonna go back to sleep when there's a stranger at your window that suddenly just disappeared? No way, man. They're trying to go inside your house to murder you, or burglar you, or kidnap you. And she decides to go back to sleep. Again, this girl is insane. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna stop for today's episode. I guess the next episode, we're gonna find out who this mystery person is that's trying to come into our house. I believe they're the last person that we can romance, because I believe there's 4 endings, if I'm correct, if I read the Echio website right. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
의미 없는 감정 소모해 반복된 시속 속에 이젠 난 지겨워지기 전에 반복된 시속 속에